Promoting the educational excellence of learning in higher education, instruction-centered learning or student-centered learning. The topic tackles the challenge and need in the learning process that were also developed over time. This affects the educational system to develop approaches that correspond to the changes of the present situation. We need to face of the growing demands of the educated employees with great literary skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making to compete in the global marketplace. The teacher's engagement in this topic will be able to provide them to share their views regarding the problem. There are two approaches in teaching, student-centered learning and the teacher-centered learning. In student-centered learning, teaching focuses attention on what the student is learning, how the student is learning, the condition under which the student is learning, whether the student is retaining and applying the learning, and how current learning positions the student for future learning. Uh, Learner-centered teaching is an approach to teaching that is increasingly being encouraged in higher education. Learner-centered teachers do not employ a single teaching method. This approach emphasizes a variety of different types of methods that shift the role of the structure from givers of information to facilitating student learning. It is in the line with HARA in the child-centered learning approach. The teaching objectives are not transmitting of knowledge and facts, but the development of children's own capacity and intelligence. In addition, they must be keep abreast of rapid evolution of information that requires the student to be able to comply with the demands of the society. Creating a learning environment that stimulates and fosters the challenges of learners but enhance their thinking skills through doing such activities such as reflecting, reasoning, problem solving, etc. Drawing upon the students' learning experience that when examines their abilities to meet the learning outcomes will presume the expert to become a facilitator will provide an active role on student learning. This will allow them to clearly articulate their ideas as well as to collaborate on tasks effectively by sharing the burden of group projects. Students must therefore exchange ideas and so must learn to negotiate with others and to evaluate their contribution in a socially acceptable manner. This is essential to success in the real world since they will always exposed to a variety of experiences in which they will have to navigate among others ideas. It will recognize and validate the student's point of view so that rather than being wrong or right, the students will evaluate and adjust his knowledge and understanding such as emphasis generates confidence and self-esteem, which in turn motivates the student to tackle more complex problems. On the other hand, in teacher-centered education, students put all of their focus on the teacher. The teacher talks while the student exclusively listens. During activities, students work alone and collaborate in with the stories. It means that the teacher controls that what is taught, then under what conditions within a classroom, under approach which at the vast majority of universities, the teachers are expected to decide the learning objectives are best for students, what learning tasks has to be done, and when what the feedback students should be provided. In the past years, the teachers choose to move to student-centered learning, although teachers recognize the advantage of this approach. Still have been struggling with difficulties in implementing it due to lack of knowledge about the concept. Moreover, this may be varying in the content